All right, I'm back. How is everybody? Collective. I have a message to give. Uh, it was an energy read. This was in my energy field, and I'm being led to bring it to the forefront. But this is another feminine energy. It was a mixture. This was a motherly energy and her son. All right, another one. But I got this one at 11:25, and I broke that down to a 9. So this is coming to this cycle is coming to a complete close. All right, it's a all right. It says a mother energy. Uh, okay, a mother energy who is an Aquarius is up early in the morning, smoking a cigarette. She just bought this morning. Was and is looking towards she was and is looking towards being approved for a bank loan, or her account is very uh, scattered, spacey. She is also suffering. She is also surfing the YouTube videos. uh, her her thoughts is within her thoughts that I picked up in her energy. She really is looking for money, in need of desperately wanting to leave her current living situation. She wants a change in her environment, something around a silent, gated community with high security. She doesn't feel safe where she is living. Where she is living, her living situation. She feels that she is where she is being, whether, she feels like she is being followed in her neighborhood, and she knows that the block where she stay is don't like her, or they rock with her or her family. The ages could possibly be take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Please do not make this about you if it is not about you. This is a collective read. General reading. This could resonate for anybody. If it's you, it's you. Deal with it. If it's not you, it's not you. Okay? The ages for the energy of this is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. She is married. Um, and her son is a Scorpio. Age is 18, and the mom energy is Aquarius, Taurus, 37. So we're dealing with cuspers. They're both cuspers. Or this is a young married couple, right? This is a young married couple. She's trying to figure out a way to separate herself from where she is living. Her situation must be very scarce and very violent, or loose, or rampant. Wherever the case may be, she feels threatened, to where people in her neighborhood are watching her, or stalking her, or following her. She feels threatened. So that's karma. My ancestors are saying to me, that's karma. So if you try to project that onto someone, it is definitely coming back to you, and you are just going to have to deal with it. You cannot just pick up and leave whenever you feel like it. You have to sit there and wallow in your mess that you created in front of you and around you, and you have to feel out what you did and reflect on that. And you also have to be forced into healing, which means that your shadow work, which means the entities also that you entertained and that you tried to project off to people, you're going to receive that as well. You will not be able to pick up and leave whenever you feel like it. You are not God. You are a puny mortal. That means when you pass, you will not be reincarnated. You're going straight to hell or heaven. Wherever that judgment is for the divine. But you will not come back. That judgment is up to the divine solely. And you cannot get up, like I said repeatedly. You won't just pick up the pieces, and you won't be able to get approved for any loans. It will be failed. Every time you look at it, it will be failed. Every outlook. And then you're looking at your bank accounts and it looks very scarce. That is also a part of your karma, ma'am. You wish that upon someone else, so that is happening to you. You must face the consequences of your situations, and you will not be able to run. It is your turn to face them. You got away with it then. You were approached with an opportunity of change and grace, and you chose to be in oblivion, and you are casted out. So therefore, sit and wallow. Enjoy your healing, because you're going to need it. Everybody needs healing, even the ones that perform sin. My ancestors is showing me a image of when God was on the cross with the two thieves and murderer. And one had enough common sense to know that even when he was at the threshold of getting ready to be judged, at that moment of time, he had enough common sense intuitively to listen to his higher self at that moment of judgment, his final judgment, the judgment that you cannot see of the natural eye, but the soul knows, because it is connected to source. It is God's creation. That judgment, his soul recognized it was getting ready to happen. I need to desperately try to make a change so God can shed grace upon me. I may not come back in this vessel, but I will come back in another. We don't know how God works, but that's just one way he will do it. Well, that's what was shown to me, and God shows me truth all the time, and I operate in it, so therefore I'm very confident in what I just said. That is my connection to my daddy, my father. And yes, so you must submit, even if you don't want to. Person of the past, person in my family, that cycle, you can't do anything about that. In order for you to receive whatever it is that he is going to let you know about, that's in between you and him. I only relayed the messages that he give me to warn you about, for you to improve, for you to need to go to the next step, or for you to just look for whatever he finally say. If he's sick of you, he's sick of you. And that I have embedded it within my soul that I do not want my father to tell me ever, to come out of his mouth to tell me, depart from me, I never knew you. That would strike me to my very core. I would like to always hear my good and faithful servant. I don't mind being his servant. He sheds grace upon me every day. And he's still doing it to you through me, giving you advice and watching you and seeing he's watching your every move. The divine is watching your every move, your every movement, your every step, your every investment. He's watching you. This is not a game. And you being a disbeliever, if you are trying to be a disbeliever, that is picked up as well. I also just picked that up in my energy. You're on YouTube looking at all types of videos and you're still in disbelief about your judgment. You're watching me when I'm telling you you're being watched. Please make it make sense. And you're in disbelief. I don't understand how you could convince yourself that okay, I'm not even going to go there. Ma'am, you being watched. If you don't get it together, you already know what's going to happen. You already know you're not immortal. You're mortal. So therefore, you're not going to come back reincarnated. Your judgment is going to be your final judgment. You better wake up out of this illusion that you put yourself in, thinking that you're being manipulated and whatever way to yourself. You're sabotaging your healment plus grace. However he moves is however he moves. It's none of my fucking business nor anyone else's. I am only here just to be a vessel to give you guidance. If you do not believe, that is on you. But you are not to judge anyone or say anything to me and blame me about any decision that you finally make within your life's decision judgment. I am not the author of life and death. Just because I am revealed it, that is because that is my earned part. I even will know about mine. Why should you run from death when it's a part of the cycle? Live right and you will know where you stand. If he's all about peace, what makes you think he won't give you peace in your resting place? This vessel is not meant to pass over. This is just a vehicle while we are here for us to sit in, and we must nurture it and take care of it as it ages a part of this universe. Good God, please put more value in yourself and your belief. Jesus. Anyway, if this resonated with anyone specifically, that's on you. Again, collective, if I get any more insight in any teachings, any guidance whatsoever, I want everybody to know that I will be back and I will give you what the divine has led me to give. All right, stay gracious and have a good day.